Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joshua McDonald and I'm super excited about today's video because we are checking out the 2025 Buick Enclave Sport Touring. Guys, now before we get started with the video, I know a lot of you are in the market for a new vehicle, used vehicle, or maybe even the 2025 Buick Enclave. If you want the best price on any vehicle, check out the link in the description to get that information sent over to you today. But without further ado, let's jump into today's video, where we're going to take a full look at the inside, outside, and all of the features on the 2025 Buick Enclave Sport Touring. All right, guys, here she is, the 2025 Buick Enclave Sport Touring. It is completely redesigned for the 2025 model year, and it looks pretty dang good. So starting up front, you can see we have these LED accented headlights with our turn signals built in. Right below that, we have our headlights and another bulb below that for our fog lights. Up front on the Sport Touring, we have a blacked out grille, front camera, Buick logo up here as well. Down below, even more aggressive openings to have cooling to our 2.5 liter turbo motor with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Absolutely gorgeous looking front end. Let's move on to the wheels. So these are wrapped in Continental tires. They're blacked with machine faces, and the size on these is going to be 255/55/20s. So we have 20-inch wheels up front, and we also have the same size in the back. So 20-inch wheels in the back, 255/55/20s. From the side profile on the all-new redesigned Enclave, you can see it is absolutely gorgeous from the side, and it has a ton of space inside. There's ST badging right below here, so you know what trim you're driving. There's cameras inside these mirrors, and we also have blind spot monitoring as well. So this little car right here will light up orange if there's something in your blind spot. We have keyless entry on the front and back doors, and everything is completely blacked out on the Sport Touring. We have black window surrounds, black wheel arches, and black roof rails. You can also see our moonroof up there as well. Little shark fin in the back for our satellite radio. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back. So we have our tail lights with a hidden Buick logo inside of them. Buick Enclave badging with the new redesigned Buick logo right here as well. Now we can open up the back with the key, or we have a button underneath that we can press to open it up. Speaking of the key, we have lock, unlock, remote start. All we gotta do is hold this down twice and it starts right up. And we have our back hatch that we can open up. Now for our 2.5 liter turbo motor, we have a dual exhaust outlet here in the back. We have our cover for our tow hitch. But without further ado, let's open up the back and see how much storage we have. So automatic tailgate raises up automatically and lowers down automatically with this button as well. Moving towards the back, we have plenty of storage space behind this third row. We can also lift up on this to reveal a hidden storage cubby. So more storage underneath here as well. For amenities, you have hooks, and you also have a 12-volt outlet here in the back. Now we can lower down this third row by using these buttons on the bottom. So we can lower both sides down to have even more storage space. That will still allow you to seat 4 people, so 2 people in the second row and 2 up front. You can also lower down the second row with these buttons as well. Now that passenger seat is back quite a bit, so you can see it's hitting right there, but that's how much storage you're gonna have with all these seats down. Now we can raise back up this third row, but we will have to manually raise back up the second row. Let's go ahead and close up this tailgate. Here's where we put our gas in at. So it has the capless gas fill system. It will take 87 octane gas or above. Inside the doors, we have an absolutely beautiful design with Bose audio built in all the way around this vehicle. So lots of black leather, silver accents, and these cool looking door handles all the way around. Now, if we want to get access to this third row, the cool thing about these seats is we can press this button up top or this button on the bottom, and they will slide forward for us. So let's go ahead and hop inside and see how much space we have in this third row. So you can see it's covered completely in leather seating surfaces, and it also is perforated. So I'm 6 foot tall on a good day with shoes on. Let's go ahead and lift back up on the seat and see how much space I have. So as you can see, not the best leg room in the third row. Very good headroom. I even have my own AC vents here in the third row, storage on the sides, and a couple USB-Cs. So this should be fine for a couple small children, but for full-size adults, it is definitely a squeeze. It is worth noting you can move forward or back these captain's chairs, so let's go ahead and hop up there and demonstrate those. But before we do that, to escape, we can press this button and it will raise that seat all the way up so we can get out of here. For these captain's chairs, they are wrapped in black leather with white piped accents, perforation all the way around with the ST logo for sport touring in the headrest. They also have armrest holders. So let me hop out and we'll hop back in and take a look at the second row. So again, hopping inside the second row, I'm 6 foot tall on a very good day with shoes on, plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom. Now let's go ahead and close this door. For our amenities back here, I have storage behind the driver's seat, storage behind the passenger seat. I have my own climate controls, and we have a 3-prong outlet with 2 USB-Cs and storage underneath. Now it is worth noting that these seats do move forwards and backwards, so I can increase or decrease my legroom. They will also recline or decline with this little lever on the side. Now let's hop out and take a look at the front row where all the magic happens. On the door, we're going to have the same accents as we had in the back. We just have 2 different settings for our memory seats and an exit setting. Lock, unlock buttons, all of our mirror controls, and we do have power fold mirrors. Right below that, we have our window controls. We also have a button that will open up the back trunk. Storage down below with Bose audio up here as well. Now we have a power driver and passenger seat with lumbar adjustment. Same perforated accents with the Sport Touring logo in the headrest. Let's go ahead and hop inside. I'll put my foot on the brake and we'll hit the start button so she'll come to life. Now we have this beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel with the Buick logo in the center. It is flat bottom because it is the Sport Touring package to give it a sportier feel. There's paddles behind the steering wheel for our 8-speed automatic transmission. And right behind the steering wheel, we have our shifters, so we can go towards ourself and down for drive, towards ourself for neutral, and then up for reverse. When we go into reverse, we have our 360 camera system. So we have our standard view in front of us, behind us. We also have our overhead view in front and in back, and a side view for the front and back. To put it in park, we just push in this silver button, and we are good to go. To the left side of the steering wheel, we have all of our cruise control buttons, hands-free voice commands, forward collision gap adjust, so we have a 3-car, 2-car, or 1-car length. L mode, so we can manually shift. And to the right of the steering wheel, we can go up or down through our menu to select different music. We have a phone button, call dropping. We can go up and down and then hit check. We also have a heated steering wheel, music button, to select different audio sources, and we can also hit this button right here, which will change the layout of our screen. So we can have Google Maps displayed, safety features displayed. You'll notice we have our music to the right, so a few different layouts that we can choose from. Now to adjust our steering wheel, we have a little pull-out piece of plastic right here. We can move the steering wheel in and out, up and down. Let's go ahead and put that back in. Behind the steering wheel, on the left side, we can hit these buttons to go up and down through our music, and on the right, we can turn our volume up and down. To the left of the steering wheel, we have all of our windshield wiper controls. We also have an electronic parking brake, different drive modes in this vehicle, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate those. So our drive modes will be displayed in the center screen. Now we have snow and ice, sport, and tour mode based on whatever you prefer or what the situation calls for. There's also an auto hold button right here, so when you stop at a stoplight or at a stop sign, it'll go ahead and hold the brake for you completely. Automatic stop start that we can turn on or off, and we can change our display brightness in the center. Moving towards the middle, we have 2 AC vents, one for the driver and one for the passenger, with this super cool dashboard display. It's kind of a textured leather materials all the way around as well. It is worth noting we also do have the heads-up display that we can turn on or off with this button right here. So as you can see, my heads-up display is right there. We also have a couple different adjustments. I can change the brightness of it, I can change the height, and we can also rotate our heads-up display. Now, if you don't like the heads-up display, you can hit this button right here to cut it off, and it will go away. Right below here, we have a USB-C, USB, wireless phone charging pad. This is our volume control. A little bit of storage in the middle, 2 cup holders, and a center console with a cubby that comes out for even more storage space. Now we also have a storage tunnel down below with a 12-volt outlet located underneath. There's also a glove box with plenty of storage space. But let's go ahead and talk about all of our touchscreen materials to the right. So this is our home screen. We have a few different apps on this. We have Vehicle Status, Google Assistant, Google Play Store, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Camera, Settings, Ambient Lighting, Climate, Wi-Fi Hotspot, Audio, which includes AM, FM, Sirius XM radio, as well as Bluetooth, built-in Google Maps, so we can have our Google Maps displayed on the right side and the left side as well. So definitely can't get lost with two different layouts with our Google Maps. Phone, controls, My Buick app, podcast, and news. Now we also do have heated seats on the driver and passenger side. And we have a button down here for our lane keep assist. We also have our button to adjust our lights so we can turn those on auto, off, or on. Quick buttons to the left side, we have our home screen. We also have a split view, which will show our music and our navigation, audio, Google Maps, phone, and different controls for the vehicle. Right above that, we have our rear view mirror. We also have a makeup mirror for the driver and passenger side, sunglasses holder, and it comes complete with a moonroof. So to open up that sunshade, we just push on this button and it opens all the way up for us. Now there's also a couple different buttons right here. We can slide back the sunroof or we can have it tilted up. If we hit this button, it'll slide up this first half portion right here all the way back. Let me go ahead and move that sunshade all the way back. So you can see it's very long and it extends back to the captain's chairs. So let's go ahead and slide open our moonroof just like that. It also comes with a wind deflector for reduced wind noise. And we can close it by pushing the opposite side. Now, like I said, you can also have it tilted up. The way you do that is with the tilt button right here. But guys, that's pretty much it for the inside and outside of the 2025 Buick Enclave Sport Touring. What we'll do now is we'll take one last look at the outside of this vehicle and we'll go over the price tag on it, which you may be very surprised by how affordable this is. Let me know what you guys think of the 2025 Buick Enclave Sport Touring in the comments down below. And before we move to the price, remember, if you want the best price on any vehicle in today's market, check out the link in the description to get the best pricing sent over to you today. But I have the window sticker on the passenger side, so let's move over to that and take a look at it. All right. So this is the 2025 Enclave Sport Touring, ebony twilight metallic with ebony perforated leatherette inside. 2.5 liter turbo with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Base price is $47,400. Comes with the power package, sunroof package, ebony twilight metallic, and a destination charge. So that brings the MSRP to this specific one to $52,530. There's no safety ratings yet, and for gas mileage, we're going to get 23 miles per gallon combined, 20 city and 27 highway. Here's the whole window sticker if you guys want to pause the video and check it out. But guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Again, my name is Joshua McDonald. If you enjoyed watching this video with me, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below for more car content. But that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.